welcome love. I welcome harmony.
Welcome, everyone, to a beautiful night of amazing invitations and stories and life-changing transformations. My name is Kimberly Sanders, and it is with every piece of my soul, heart, and mind, spirit to come to you with the honor to introduce you tonight to a precious, beautiful woman in my life who I've actually known since she was 5 years old. And not only that, her uncle changed my life in so many ways, starting my own journey to doing the most amazing hair and working in that world. And so I'm just so honored to be able to have Allison with us tonight. And we have really been able to link arms and actually start sharing the most incredible superfood nutrition on this planet. And it is just such an honor to be able to share her story and to hear. She just shared with me not too long ago, and it seriously brought me to tears. So that is why I personally do this work with people and myself. And our company is working with organic farmers for the last 26 to 28 years. And they have been having the most pure food on this planet. And so many people are in a state of suffering right now, hurting in so many ways with their bodies, with their gut microbiome, and so many other physiological issues just from the poisons that are in the foods right now. And, the thing is everybody wants to feel good. And sometimes the outcome of the choices that we're making don't always allow us to feel very good. And that's the total opposite of this situation, because we're putting the cleanest live dehydrated superfoods into our bodies every day, cleansing and flooding our cells, being able to detoxify and then nourish, and actually even remove a poison that they wind up spraying on 98% of our food out there in the world. And it's called glyphosate, which you might know about. People use it in their yards. They kill weeds with it. It's a weed killer. It's actually a carcinogen, but they wind up spraying it somehow on the food that we feed our children, and that we are so not even aware that it's in the water and on the fields and in the kids' schools and all of it. So it's just really fascinating that that's what we're dealing with. But once you tell moms that that is what's happening and the future for their babies, you wind up having moms really become in their strength and stand up for themselves first and foremost, which is what this superfoods gets to do for mothers. And then they get to stand for their families. And I'm sure most of you know that mama bear, that saying. And once you have mothers on a mission to protect their families and their babies, we become unstoppable in every single way. So I am just so excited to be able to have you all here tonight, and to even have family members on the line. And I know all of you being able to watch the replay, it's really going to be a treat. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce Miss Allison. And it's just such an honor to get to work with you and share this good news with you, and have you be my right wing goddess to really take this to the next level. And I have full trust in the knowing of who this woman is and how she will show up for herself, for her family, for her community, for her baby. And it gives me chills. So without further ado, I will give the mic over to Allison, and please share your story. And just, we're inviting you to really take a look inside about what would it happen if you really stepped in to the grace that this woman has now. So please, without further ado.
Okay, hi everyone, and welcome, and thank you so much for coming. And Kim just said it was an honor, but the honor is all mine, so thank you. But some of you know me, but if you don't, I am a mother of a sweet 18-year-old little boy. For the past 2.5 years, I've been recovering from alcoholism. And I've always wanted more. I've always been determined and wanted more in life and I was hungry for a better life, hungry for better health. And I want to impact others. And that's always been a passion of mine. So where I've been, I used to work dead end job after dead end job. I was always wanting more, and I was always looking elsewhere for solutions. For a long time, where I was looking for solutions was alcohol. And then once I started in recovery, I was looking to sugar and caffeine for a fix to make me feel good again. And becoming a mom has been a huge transformation for me. Not only in the sense that I have this new life that I'm responsible for and I love and I care for so much, but also in a physical sense, I had a transformation and I was suffering from food allergies. I was suffering from a traumatic birth. I was suffering from chronic pain in my knees and back. I was suffering from brain fog and postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety. And that's just to name a few things. And I have found this amazing gift and I feel energized now and purposeful and no more brain fog, no pain in my body. And in order to change my life on the outside, I needed to change inside. So once I was open to this change, my exterior reality started to shift. And this was when I found Kim, and I decided to just dive into these superfoods and allow myself to heal from within. And then my exterior reality started to mirror those shifts. And so here I am creating a business with these superfoods. That's something I'm passionate about and something I want to share with the world. And I can help people now in a way that I truly feel has integrity and has purpose and has value. And so I had to release my limiting beliefs. I had to release harmful thoughts. I had to release toxic patterns and anything out of alignment. And I was ready for a transformation, and I welcomed that shift because I didn't want to feel this way anymore. I didn't want to have the brain fog. I didn't want to be the mom that was just like tired all the time and didn't have the energy to go play with my son. So I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities, not only for myself, but for everyone I know as well. And I've been able to tap into my highest self and invest in my health. And I'm here to invite you all to go on this journey with me and to be able to live this amazing lifestyle with me. Some of you might know that I used to be an inmate firefighter, and I used a chainsaw, and we were the first ones on the line, cutting down brush to clear a path for the rest of the crew to come in and make sure there's bare mineral soil on the ground so that the fire can't spread. Well, today I'm still using my chainsaw, but I'm clearing a path to wellness, and I'm allowing you to invite this transformation into your life and invite these superfoods into your life and really clear that path to wellness. I'm going to start the opening for you, but you have to do the rest. And I'll be here to guide you, as will Kim. But I'm just so excited to have this opportunity. All I've ever wanted to do was help others and help heal this world. And all you have to do is be willing to heal yourself, like I decided to do. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. So I'll pass it back to you, Kim, for now.
As you can see, this amazing woman is just taking back all of everything that she's always been. We come to this planet so amazing and free and just the most incredible beings. And then things happen, life happens. And honestly, what this lifestyle does is it brings us back to homeostasis. It brings us back to the cleanest version of ourselves that we've ever been able to have. And once you've felt a certain way and you know that you can take care of yourself with these superfoods, something happens. There's this shift. Like once you have the tools to be able to easily take care of yourself, which is the most incredible part about this system, is that it's so simple. It's so easy. You know, really busy moms. I would love for you to even speak about that a little bit, just the knowing of how simple this is to bring in your life, and what has shifted like in your time, in your day and everything, to be able to just like, you know, tell us a little bit about how the ease that it's brought into your reality too.
Well, ease for me, I was just so fatigued all the time. And the first power shake that I drank on day one, right after I got my box, I felt this whole clean energy in me. And I am like a huge coffee drinker. I used to drink tons of coffee every day. I used to be a barista for years and I loved it. And I was passionate about coffee. I wanted to open a coffee shop, and I drank this drink and I didn't need my cup of coffee. I drank like 2 sips of it and I was like, I'm good. Like I have this vibrant energy in me that's coming from real nutrition. It's not coming from caffeine, which is going to give me a jittery buzz and then crash and spike my glucose levels. And so I felt like this amazing pure energy. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to start my day. And I was at work that day, but every single day since then, I wake up and I have more energy and I sleep better. And that is like the core of like me being able to take care of my son, because if I'm not functioning properly, I can't take care of him. But it's also saving me time because that's my breakfast. I make it with a smoothie, or I eat oatmeal or something like that, but it's super easy. I just make my shake or make my smoothie and I'm good. And I still make my son, his breakfast, and I still make lunch, and I still eat foods. And it's just transformed the way my refrigerator looks, the way my pantry looks. Like I am so serious about this that I went through and I like threw out the stuff that I know has glyphosate in it. Like that day that I got my box, I was like, no more of this, no more of this. I did have a box of Cheerios in my cupboard because it's like easy snack for Cole, right? Threw it away. I don't want to put that in my body. I don't want to put it in my son's body. Definitely not. And I want to create a nutritional like foundation for him so that he can grow up and live a life disease-free, pain-free, fatigue-free. He can start on a clean slate, and I can be a part of that clean slate for him. But ultimately for me, I have I feel like my soul is vibrating again, and like I can truly be who I am. I came into myself. And when I was in Denver visiting family, I did meet with Kim, and I went to an amazing sound healing with her. And I tapped into some of my spiritual side that I hadn't tapped into in a long time. Like I do meditating and stuff like that, but I needed some true healing as well. And it set me up on this higher vibrational level where I was able to be like, wow, this is my purpose and I'm in line with where I need to be again. And I'm getting rid of the toxic poisons that I've put into my body for so many years. And I'm able to feed myself and my family healthier foods now, and know what those foods should be and know what those foods are doing. And since I'm studying nutrition as well, I it goes hand in hand, and I'm able to know, okay, this is what aminos do. We have the super aminos 23. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, right? So in the super aminos 23, you're getting the most complete form of amino acids that exists. You can't get that from, you have to eat 10 different kinds of foods to get all of those aminos in one little package. It's just like phenomenal. So you need aminos for your body to send messages, amino acids for your body to send messages to different organs. You need them to build and repair muscle, which is super important. And believe it or not, protein doesn't give you energy. It builds your cells, essentially. And knowing that I can just take them in a little, like 5 little capsules and have exactly what I need and not have to worry about eating eggs because I'm allergic to eggs. I can't eat them anymore. And not eating stuff like yogurt for breakfast, which I was eating almost every day and was making me break out in acne. So I have like solutions for all of the things I was suffering from, and more than likely there are solutions for you too. And it's not just, inflammation. That's a huge one. I was having a lot of inflammation in my joints, in my back, and these allergic reactions to stuff like eggs and avocado and shrimp, which I don't eat, but that was one of my food allergies. And since my immune system is a little bit overactive, I've just noticed a huge change in how my body reacts to the nutrition I'm putting in it now. Because I don't feel heavy, I don't feel bloated, I don't feel like I'm regular, like my digestion is regular. And I owe it to all these superfoods. I really do. And it's just profound what this company is doing, and I'm super proud to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. So powerful, Allison. I mean, it might sound simple, if you're listening, but to have your body come into balance, and I think so many people have been feeling so sick for so long. That's just the new normal. And there's a time in life too where I hear people, it's like if it's after like 40, they're like, oh, I'm just getting old. And I'm like, that's just not how life is here to be. It's because the body is poisoned with glyphosate, with pesticides, with genetically modified food, with alcohol, with fried food. The gut microvilli is just crunched down like a shag carpet, not being able to absorb any nutrition. And so one of our products that Allison has been taking is called Biome Medic, and it starts to go in and regrow the gut microvilli, the gut lining, and it allows little tears in the lining to actually start being on the mend, so that the food that we're eating actually comes in, is absorbed through the gut microvilli, and it's not passing the gut lining going into our bloodstream, causing havoc in our bodies, inflammation, arthritis, Alzheimer's, all the different things that people are working with, that by the time we start to get older, we just think that's a normal thing to be dying from. Just all these things, like start not feeling good. We start having pain in the knees and the joints. And the thing is Allison has all of the answers to be able to start looking and addressing these types of things. And if you are working with any type of leaky gut, if your body is holding weight in a way that that isn't healthy, and it's hurting your body, and your knees are hurting and there's pain, she has solutions. And then, the other thing is if you're a superhero already and you have your body dialed and all is well, then this will take you to the next level. and bring you into even more alignment with the way that you allow yourself to be fed throughout the day. And then the other thing is she has a home-based or location freedom business that we allow you to come in, and we train you, and we give you the solutions, and we give all of this beautiful information. You start shadowing her, you start learning about the company. And this woman has been so coachable, so hungry, so willing to put herself in a place of education and learning. I know with my whole heart and soul that she will succeed even beyond me. I'm just so excited to have her here, and I'm so excited to have so many of you on the line. And so, with this opportunity to have organic superfoods delivered to your doorstep in compostable packaging, I have my chlorella right here next to me. And, it comes to your doorstep in compostable packaging. We don't really know what's going on, even in our most amazing organic food supermarket right down the street. Even if it's USDA organic, I don't know their actual standards. But with this company that Allison and I are partnered with, and many of you on this call, we know that there is a tier, like the food goes through so many different tiers of testing, light testing, pathogen testing, to make sure there's no molds, there's no artificial colors, there's no artificial anything in this food. It's been tested over so many different times before it's actually packaged in a home compostable package, so that her children and her children's children don't have to deal with our huge plastic containers. So all of this food that's coming delivered to your doorstep, you don't have to use your gas anymore to be driving to the store, because gas is only going to be $10 a gallon pretty soon here. So not only that, you get to have the cleanest nutrition on the planet delivered to your doorstep. It takes minutes to just mix up with even just a shaker bottle with water. And then again, the gut wellness, the biomedic, and we spoke a little of the cherry that goes in, and it's one of the highest in antioxidants. You take this before you go to bed, and it has the ability for really reduce inflammation. So this dark cherry is one of the highest in what they call radical oxygen absorption. So normally 2 tablespoons of the cherry is as much nutritional value as 500 blueberries. And so we all have heard it's so healthy to eat blueberries. It's so healthy to eat chocolate. It's healthy to eat all of that. This cherry is the highest in that type of food, where you're getting help with inflammation. You're getting your body to release a natural melatonin and to have this deep, deep sleep. And then again, the super amino 23 going in and building muscle and tissue and tightening the skin and just giving us the building blocks that everybody needs. It's also going to be helping with your sugar cravings. And then the last but not least, which Allison hasn't done yet because we won't have the super cleanse for nursing mamas, but that goes in, and there's a bit of a little parasite cleanse, just a really gentle parasitic cleanse. And I just wanted to put out there that we're actually starting another group transformation on the 23rd of June here. And so please get back to Miss Allison, because she has a gift card code for you that will give you $100 off your first purchase of these amazing superfoods. And, I go to the store, after I buy lots and lots of food, they give me a $2 discount every once in a while. So there's nothing like it. And the thing is if you're a person that says, oh, I just don't really have the money right now, then let's start educating you, because we need people to be on the front lines with us, to share their truth, to speak their truth, and to bring this beautiful self-care system into, first and foremost, their own homes, and then be the educators and the wellness warriors and the earth guardians that go out there and just speak to strangers, to invite people to be on a mission with us, so that we can offer unlimited abundance, and the thing is if we don't have our health, we don't really have much. And so, but you bring health and you bring wealth together, and that's a pretty serious marriage between all of the things that are going on nowadays, like to be able to bring health into people's lives and to bring financial security. Our business and our company, our main mission is to end human suffering. And when you realize that you finally get to take a breath this lifetime with your health, and then even with your financial, everything changes. And you become a fearless leader. You become bulletproof on every single level, and you are unstoppable and inviting people into this mission. And so I just trust that everyone that got to hear Allie's story is going to be able to say, you know what, tell me more about this, because I trust you. I've heard your story, and I'd really like to be a part of something that is this transformative. Because what else are we doing here on this planet if we're not here to transform and be the greatest versions of ourselves every day? And that is what this system, and that's what this fully locked and loaded business opportunity offers you. It allows you to step into the type of leadership that you have always known you were born for. So if this resonates with you in any way, please get back to the person that shared this with you. Get back to Miss Allie. And we are just so thankful to have you here tonight, and just so many blessings to you. I can't wait to see who will be coming and joining us because of this amazing portal that we just all co-created together. So thank you so much. So many blessings to you all. Bye.
I welcome